What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today's gonna be a quick video. The topic's gonna be how to get faster on a dirt bike. This video is gonna be very specific towards technique, how to get faster on a dirt bike, not worried so much about looking cool or looking good on jumps. Being quicker on a dirt bike, you make a lot of time up in the turns. Everyone thinks that hitting the jumps is important, which it is, or trying to scrub a jump is important. I mean, every aspect of riding a dirt bike and trying to be fast on a dirt bike is important. But if you can do one thing really good, then you will make up a lot of time on a motocross track, because hitting a jump, there's not really so much technique involved. It's more just like having the balls to hit it. But once you get that confidence, jumps are super simple, realistically, if you break it down. So today, enjoy the turn track. That's what this video is going to be about. We're going to be doing just strictly turns at Mount Morris Sand Track. This is my second time here. The first time I was here, we rode the Supercross track a lot, so you can check that video out. But this is my second time here, and we're going to be working on technique. We're going to be working on turns. I want to get faster on a track. I don't really care so much about looking cool. So, like I said, thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the video. Hopefully you can get some good footage, and let's go hit those turns. All right, so welcome back to Mount Morris Sand Track, where we're going to cover how to get faster on a dirt bike today. Now, by no means am I a pro, and by no means is this advice that you should take, but if I say a couple things that maybe you like or maybe you want to try, I think you should give it a try. I mean, there's an old saying, those who can't do teach, and this is one of those scenarios here. Like I said, I'm by no means a fast rider, but I'm sure as well as you know that a lot of money is made in the turns, and that's what this is. This is a turn track here at Mount Morris. Outstanding facility, outstanding place to train. Let's see what we can do with it. Again. Let's stay loose. Let's go over a couple things really quick. Just there, you saw me hit that turn that I've been missing lap after lap. As soon as I started to look ahead and look through the turn, I made it. So that goes to show you, There's a couple of key points that you want to pay attention to when you're trying to get better in turns and when you're trying to get better in ruts. First things first, look ahead. Don't look at your front tire. Don't look 2 feet in front of you. Don't look even 5 feet. You want to look through the turn. You want to look where you want to go, not where you're at currently. So that's key number one. Key number two, you want to be seated on the bike properly. You don't want to be too far back. You want your weight nice and forward. You want your elbows at a decent attack position. They don't need to be so exaggerated. Helps to exaggerate them. That way when you get tired, you start to naturally fall. And that way you're still in a decent position. But you don't need to go crazy on exaggerating the elbows, in my opinion. You want to be in the right gear. And you want to make sure you don't dip your head or your body. It's natural to try and lean your body into the direction of the turn you're going. Example, left-hand turn. Naturally, you're going to want to lean that left shoulder, and you're going to want to, and your head starts to dip naturally. Try and keep your body in line with the motorcycle. Don't lean any further than the bike is leaning. Otherwise, you're going to wash out. If that's happening to you, if your front tire is washing out in turns, that could be a key indicator that you're leaning further than your bike is, and that's why you're washing out. Especially if you have experience riding street bikes or something like that. Naturally, you try to lean with the bike, but that's not something you want to do on a dirt bike. If this is your dirt bike and this is your body, say on the dirt bike, here it is leaning in a left-hand turn. Your body should be perfectly in line with it, just like this. Your shoulder shouldn't be past it, nor should your head. Because as soon as your head starts to dip further, either left or right in the turn, you're going to notice that wheel starts to wash. So try and do your best to keep your body in line with the bike at all times. Dabbing your foot. If you're dabbing your foot, you know your technique is off. You should not be dabbing your foot or touching the ground. That's what I mean by dabbing. You should not be touching the ground with your inside leg. If you want to put your foot out like this in the turn, that's totally fine. I feel more comfortable when I do it too, but realistically, you should be able to hit turns just as fast with your feet on the pegs. That comes with confidence and obviously skill in turns. But I prefer to have my foot out in the turn. But if you're dabbing your foot on the ground once, twice in a rut or in a turn, that just goes to show you your technique is off again. Your body is leaning further than your motorcycle is, and you're washing out, and you have to save it by just dabbing your foot and basically picking your lean angle up to prevent you from washing out. If everything's in line the way it's supposed to be, you shouldn't be touching the ground at all with your foot. Let's try this again. Also, something to remember. I'm not a professional, so obviously you're seeing me ride and you're probably noticing all the things that I'm telling you not to do. Again, those who can't do, teach. Whew. Well, it's looking pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good on that. I've been practicing turns pretty much today, and already I can see and feel the difference night and day. I really want to try and push this a little further. I haven't fallen yet. I haven't went down. And usually what they say is if you're not crashing, you're not pushing. I don't know how true that is, but I mean, I feel like I'm pushing. Hopefully the video looks all right. Just like a checklist in your head. Try and remember these things as you're practicing or training. Head and shoulders, keep them in line with the bike. Don't dip them too far. Squeeze your bike with your legs. That goes without saying. You should be squeezing your bike with your legs at all times on the motorcycle. Smooth throttle control is huge. You don't want to be slamming the gas, losing traction, because that really doesn't serve anybody a purpose. But other than that, guys, go out there, have fun. Hopefully you guys learned something. Hopefully you guys liked the video. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Mount Morris Sand Track, for doing what you guys do. I really appreciate everything. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.